Good morning. Welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia and I'm an urban gardener going on about 154 square feet of bed space in my backyard. That does not include the orchard, does not include the bags. Today, I'm doing a bonus video because Aivituvin, I'm not sure if I spelled that right or not, but I will put the spelling on the screen, sent me a free chicken coop. And so initially I wanted a larger chicken coop for the chickens that I already have. However, they offered what they offered, and I remembered that I also want to start raising quail. And so initially I said, no, that's not big enough. And then I said, you know what, if that offer is still available, then I'll take the chicken coop because I will raise quail for meat in it. I did get quail eggs on Friday, and so I don't have the quail just yet, but I do have a chicken who my two black sex links are somewhat picking on. So I will give her this space until the quail are ready, just to kind of recharge, and hopefully once she is back, they won't pick on her anymore. So I'm gonna do the build on this, I'm gonna give you a review on this, and I'll see what I think. I'm hoping for the best. It's a smaller coop. If it will fit in the chicken area, I'm gonna put it there, but if not, I'm gonna put it on this side of the yard, because I'm not gonna raise quail 365 days a year. I'm only gonna raise them in the summer for meat, and then I'll start over the next year. With an instruction manual, hope it's helpful. Bag of screws. So it's the door area, the back, I guess. Oh, it's upside down. It's the back. It seems to be very well packaged. Not sure my last coop was this well packaged, and it came with some broken pieces. I hope that doesn't happen here. Get this party started. So this model is the AIR002, AIR002. So I'm probably going to put you in a time lapse, and then I'll come back and talk about the actual chicken coop once I get it put together. If there's anything I feel like I need to stop and say, then I'll stop and then put you back in time lapse, just for the sake of time. The screws are labeled with numbers, so that's a plus. And the manual tells you what number goes where. Holes are pre-drilled, so that is also awesome. There aren't any pre-drilled holes for the ramp, so. straight up the easiest coop build I have ever done. I only did 2, this one and the other one, but the other one was awful. That was so easy. So let me clean up a little bit and I'm gonna come back and give you my review of this coop. Here's my review of the coop. I have my tablet because I took notes. I want to make sure that I provide a really good review of what I liked, maybe what I didn't like, which there's not a lot of what I didn't like, and not so much what I didn't like, but more of what I maybe would like to see on the coop. So this is the AIR002. That's what the box says. If you go online, it is the AIR002, and it is a pet hutch, but it can be used for chickens. I probably wouldn't put more than 2 chickens in it, and I think that's max, unless you have a smaller breed of chicken, like, you know, the bantams. I think bantams are the smaller breeds of chickens, and so I would probably do that. Like I said, I'm gonna use this for quail, and so this is a great size for quail because either they need a super high roof so that they don't hurt themselves when they fly up, when they get scared or whatever, or they need a super small space. And so I think this is gonna be perfect for my quail. Quick disclaimer, the manual does tell you that there should be 2 people putting this coop together. However, I didn't have a second person. My son was asleep and I just wanted to get the coop up. And so I chose to do it with just myself. It does work with just myself, but I just want to put a disclaimer out there that you should probably have 2 people when you're putting this coop together. The assembly was very easy. So like I said earlier in the video, the screw holes are pre-drilled, and so you don't have to try to get through the wood and hope that the wood doesn't split, because they're pre-drilled already. And so I thought that was an excellent thing to have, just because I have drilled wood before and continue to drill and the wood split. And so I like that they have pre-drill holes. There's also dowels that helps you make sure that you've lined the coop up the way that it's supposed to be lined up. I do not think my other coop had that, and so maybe some of the problem why the coop is not the best coop and why it's maybe falling apart and it's very shaky. And so I think just from like first looking at it, I think it's a very clean look. I think that it's very sleek looking, very modern. So I really like that about it, just at first glance. So the specs on this coop is it's 57 inches long. So I think that's about 4 feet long, and 21 inches wide, so less than 2 feet wide, and 33 inches in height. So almost close to 3 inches tall. So very good for a smaller animal. So maybe rabbits as well. And then it's 33 pounds to carry. I didn't have a problem moving it to set it up for this shot. It wasn't very heavy at all. It's made from fir wood, and all of the parts that you need are included in the box. So all the screws were in the box, all of the pieces that go, the latches, they were all in the box. The only thing that you would really need to have at home is either a screwdriver or you're gonna need a drill. I used a drill, and I think that's probably why it made it go so much faster, and having the pre-drill holes also made it go much faster. But one thing I kind of wish that they had in this coop, especially if you are gonna try to raise chickens in it, even if you're raising bantam chickens or smaller breed chickens, is there is no roost. And so I know it's a pet hutch, but if we're saying that we can raise chickens in it, I think that it would be nice to have a roost. I know all of my chickens roost to go to sleep, and so I'm going to put peace in this coop as hopefully a way for her to get a little bit of peace. But I don't know how much she's going to enjoy it because she roosts when she goes to bed at night. She roosts with everybody else. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And if it seems like she's not happy in there, then I'm just gonna take her out, because I definitely would like to see a roost. It would have been nice if the holes were pre-drilled for the ramp, but they weren't. It wasn't a big deal that they weren't, but I would have liked to see the pre-drill holes on the ramp portion as well. Another really nice thing about this is it's extendable. So essentially you could buy 2 of these coops or pet hutches, and you could connect them and still have like the whole coop area closed. So essentially you could build a very big pet condo. And it's like it's to infinity type thing. You can just keep adding other coops. You can check out their website. I'm gonna link it in the comments below. Also, I'm pretty sure they gave me a discount code, so I'll put that down there too if they did. I don't remember. This is $169 on the website right now. And so I don't think that's a bad price for a smaller coop, because I know my larger coop, I spent well over $169, but it is larger. But chicken coops can get very expensive, or pet hutches, quail houses can get very expensive. And so I don't think that's a bad price point. And it seems to be very good quality. Also, things that I really like is there are like 4 or 5 doors on this. So each section of this coop is accessible to you. So there's a door down the bottom, there's a door on the other side, door at the top to get into the coop, and then there's a door to the run area. So every section of the coop is accessible to you. My current coop, and I hate to keep comparing my current coop, but that's really all that I have to go by. It is not accessible under the coop area. So if I am throwing something in there or trying to grab something, I almost have to kind of get on the ground to get it. So I do like the fact that there are so many doors. I like the pull-out tray portion, and it has a plastic tray in the inside of it. And so from what I've read, quail manure is a bit acidic, and so you have to clean their area a lot. So I like that you pull out the bottom portion of the coop, dump, clean, and put back in. I really do like that, especially for the fact that I'll probably be cleaning it quite often. My ear keeps sticking out my braids. Sorry. So I'll be cleaning that out quite often. Also, if anybody has any kind of quail tips, this will be my first time raising quail, butchering quail, doing any of that kind of stuff. So if you have any tips, feel free to leave those in the comments below, because I'm probably going to need them. I'm going to bring you closer and show you like the inside of the coop so you can see everything. And I was saying a few minutes ago is you have this tray, and there's 2 areas for your fingers. Maybe nice to perhaps add a handle or something, just so it maybe is a little bit easier to pull out. But anywho, you pull it out and you can actually take it out and dump it and clean it, and then you can just slide it right back in there. The latches are like spring locks, so once you pull it back, the door will pop open. I do like that too, because if I have a handful of things and I'm trying to get it open, I only need one hand and it'll pop open for me. I don't have to like physically open the door. Another door, same lock type, did not pop out for me, but yeah, this is the inside of the coop area, and so it's a decent amount of space, I think, for quail. I am planning to do 3 quail, 1 male, 2 female, and then the quail that I'm going to raise to eat, I'm going to raise them elsewhere, not in this coop. So essentially I'm going to have 3 that do, I guess, the production for me. And you have another door down at the bottom right here, so you're able to reach in and get anything that you may need to get off of the bottom, or either, you know, like throw in more bedding, all from the bottom. Right now, my coop, I throw it from this door over to the end because there is no opening. There is one more opening. So right here, there's one more opening, and it has a latch here as well. So you can also get down here if you need to. So I really like the fact that there's so many access points into this coop. That's the front. Oh, there's another door. I missed that door. There's another latch door. So there's like 5 entryways into this coop. That's the back. There's the other side. This is the inside of the coop area. Not too big. In the inside of the run area. The roof appears to be very much sealed, and so that's a great thing because you don't want your animals sitting in water or being wet. So there are 4 screws in the top of this. There are 8 screws in both of the roof panels on the run, and then there's also 8 screws and 4 screws on the coop portion of it too. So in relation to my chicken area, the chickens did not lose a lot of space, thank God, and I can keep all of my birds in one place. Luckily for me, quail do not free roam because they'll fly away. So the quail will spend all of their time in this coop. I know that if you leave males, she's gonna try to, she got me, peck me. Go away, Bertha. Go away. Go away. Go away. She's a lot. Peace is who we're going to put in this coop. Maybe like at nighttime, I'll let her go in here. I'll probably just leave the door open. The door's open during the day, so if she needs some time, although I'm pretty sure she's gonna be used to this coop, but maybe she'll get used to this one for a little while, and it'll let her go away, Bertha. It'll let her get a little bit of peace. It is under a tree because quail get warm quick from what I've read, and so I do want them to be able to stay cool. And this area over here stays shaded most of the day. So, like I said, in relation to my area that I have for my chickens, this did not take up a lot of space. And if you only want a few chickens, go away, Bertha. This is a perfect, I think it's a perfect setup for that. I just wish there was a roost. While Peace is in here, I will probably try to do a makeshift type roost for her. If you're looking at getting one of these coops, I would say that it's good quality. I would not say that about my current coop. I wouldn't tell anyone about my current coop. And so I think that it's good quality. I think it is good for the money. And so I hope this review was helpful for you. This is a bonus video, but I post every Saturday and I post every Wednesday. And if I don't post, I normally put it in the community section to let you know that I'm not going to post. You can visit me over on Instagram at Miss Asia Spratley. I also have a TikTok, which I haven't gotten a chance to actually get in and to use. There's one video over there. Don't forget to check out the description below for a link to this coop and for a discount code if you are interested. They have all different types of coops, so just go and take a look at their website. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Bye.